Hi, my name is Matt Wong, and today I want to talk to you about the 180-degree rule. This is something that I refer to extensively in my contests, and it's because it's something that so many people overlook. Put simply, the 180-degree rule states that two characters in a scene should be consistent in their left-right relationship. As you can see, in this shot, the blue Spartan is on the left and the red Spartan is on the right. So when I switch shots, blue is always on the left, red is always on the right. Another way to look at it is to draw a line between your two subjects, and then only position the camera on one side of that line. Once you pick a side, your camera can go anywhere on that side, but you should be careful to never careen off to the other side. If it does, it can be extremely disorienting, especially if your character is in motion, because to the audience it looks like your character just magically changed direction. Following the 180-degree rule gives the viewer a sense of consistency. It helps them better understand who's talking, because the characters are in a consistent position relative to the audience, which is why sometimes a sequence of shots can feel awkward or disorienting, even subconsciously, because your brain will set up where you think everyone is standing, and then when you switch sides, you're taken out of the moment to reassess where everyone is. It's extremely distracting to the audience and definitely something you want to avoid. Now, a lot of people point out that the 180-degree rule is more of a guideline than a rule. Technically true, but people often use this explanation to justify random side switches for the sake of shot variety or aesthetics. Don't do this. Random side switching is bad. But if you are looking for shot variety, or if you have a really long conversation scene and you just want to keep it fresh or dynamic, there are a few solutions. If you have your characters walking around during a conversation, ideally if they walk off screen past your other characters, you can then switch sides without too many problems. You can also have your camera pan past your characters and use that to switch as well. But you need to be really careful when doing this, because if it's not executed correctly, it can still come off as a continuity break. During action scenes, a lot of directors will break the 180-degree rule to purposely disorient their audience. The idea is that you're trying to create a sense of chaos, to put your viewers in the shoes of a character who has no idea what's going on. In that case, it's more of a personal choice or a matter of directing style. Whether or not you want your action scenes to be chaotic or structured is up to you. But for the love of God, stop doing this. If one character is firing a weapon to the right, the bullet should go right, not left. I'm not making this video to gloat or insult anyone. If anything, I just want people to stop making this mistake. Machinima directors these days place a lot of emphasis on layering, color grading, lens flares, and other VFX, and they do this while throwing the basics to the wind. It's important to be selective with your shots and to have good continuity. I understand that it can be difficult, and that it can require a lot of planning and preparation. Sometimes you just can't get the shot that you want and follow the 180-degree rule at the same time. Maybe there's an object in the way, or maybe the room you chose to shoot in is too small. But whatever the reason, it's something we need to work around. Part of the skill of being a director is finding creative solutions to these kinds of problems. Anyways, that's it for this video. Keep making machinima, and I'll see you again next time.